This guy is nuts. Is he really making daily recordings of his possible divorce and releasing it as a podcast? They both cheated on each other. She's making six figures and still doesn't contribute to any joint endeavors financially. Why is she still with him? Why is he still with her? I can't wait for the next episode. This helped me be a better wife. So this is how men think. I hate my husband less now. I understand my wife more now. These are some of the listener comments to the Divorce Diaries podcast. All over the map, I know. These anonymous accounts of events should resonate with anyone that has been married, is married, or is preparing for marriage and helps couples avoid pitfalls as they might prepare for marriage. Entire seasons are released on Patreon weeks before anywhere else at Divorce Diaries Podcast Patreon page. Link in description. Now for today's episode.
How do you say, the regularness, silence is deafening. Having been married for all those years and now finding most of your off time, downtime, weekend time, just all yours. When you're married, there's one way you live, and well, if you're trying to do it right, which I was, and if you're trying to be with your spouse all the time, which I was, or at least I'll say 90% of my time, I was trying to spend it with my person. I'm now, once my daughter's in bed or something, I'm trying to figure out how I can get together with people that first I need to like people, respect people, want to be around people, so I need to meet and connect with those people. And then I need to figure out in my scarce spare time a way to connect with these people, not even for them, but for me. I want to do something fun in my spare time. I want to do things that are light in my spare time. I want to have a good time in my spare time. And it's hard not having that built-in person. I think God knew what he was doing when he made us, because I can definitely see that he made us in pairs. And I know that we're supposed to be in pairs because consider the feeling and thought you have when you think of sharing the person you're paired with. Just think about your husband dating another woman while you guys are together. Think about your wife laying with another man. Kills you, doesn't it? God created that thing, jealousy, one of the 7 deadly sins, envy. That's a two-way street. We have to try to harness and respect envy on both sides. If you're in a relationship and you told that person that, hey, you're it, you have to be careful that you don't do things that make them envious or jealous. I listen to the Fresh and Fit podcast, and one thing that Myron Gaines says, he's fit on the Fresh and Fit podcast, he talks about an example of buying a car. And he says that, could you imagine buying a car and you pay sticker for it, brand new. It's got about 10 miles on it, and those are just the miles they drove it to get it into the showroom around. Maybe it had gone out on a test drive or two, but maybe not. And after you buy that car and you take it home and you're like, wow, this is mine. You get vanity license plates with your name on it, Jack. Put that on there. Lindsay, it's your name. Put it on your license plate. You get a custom paint job and all of that, and the dealer comes back and they just say, hey, we just want to check on your car, Lindsay. Just want to look at it. And when they see your car, they're like, wow, you know what? They don't come by your house. That's stupid. Why would they do that? But you bring it in for service. And they say, hey, this car looks really great. In fact, so good that we think we could use your car to help attract other buyers. And you say, okay, how would you propose doing such a thing? And the dealership says, well, we are going to come and take your car and we're going to bring it back here to the showroom where you fell in love with it. We're going to make sure that people know this car is available. They may have to buy another one, but we'll let them know that this is available. And we want to entice them by buying more of our cars by letting them test drive your car. And you'll say, whoa, wait, test drive my car? Okay, are you going to pay me for that? I mean, that's my car. No, the dealership says, we're not paying you. We just want to take it back and let people use it. Let them try it. Let them feel on the steering wheel, put their butt in the seat, roll the window down, spit, go to McDonald's, go grab go to the drive-thru, sit there, French fries in the passenger seat. We want to let them treat that car like their car, even though it's your car. See that feeling? When you're in a committed relationship, you're supposed to make sure that if you're the car that was purchased, you want to make sure that there's no for sale sign on you. Because sometimes things may fall apart, and maybe you'll end up in a situation like I am right now, where you are trying to figure out your time with your person. And right now, let me give you some context. It's a Saturday night. This is game 3 of the NBA playoffs, and the Boston Celtics are taking on the Miami Heat. I think it's halftime now. That's why I'm recording. And the Celtics I think they're down by about 20 points. And I am sitting in the clubhouse at my apartment complex watching this game by myself. I've got my flask and I'm going to slip on a little bit of bourbon. But let's be honest, we are borderline pitiful right now. And that's lonely. I was out last night. And I spent some time with friends, and that was okay. But I never spend a lot of time out. I don't, because I'm a single dad raising my child by myself. I try to go out during times that I feel are the most safe, and I'm trying to juggle both. I'm trying to be a perfect dad that's here all the time. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be a perfect dad that's here all the time, and I'm also trying to find some sanity being around other adults, my peers, people that have gotten their period. Those are the people that I would like to be around, at least some of the time. And that's what being in pairs does for you. Being in pairs and in a marriage and a long-term relationship committed with someone. I would be upstairs in my home. I would be Netflix and chilling with my wife. I would be asking her as I make my trek. I get up from the couch and I make the trek into the kitchen. I say, hey, babe, do you want some popcorn? Do you want a popsicle, or you want me to bring the ice cream in? Oh, you know what? I'll come in too. How about we have hot chocolate? Because even though it's the dead of summer and it's hot as hell outside, it's pretty cold in here because we've got the AC up. Let's make some hot chocolate and snuggle up under the blankets like it's winter. Okay, babe, sounds good. And it does, and it did, and it was. But those days are gone. Because, let's be honest, we're humans. And a lot of the times, humans will do fuck shit. Now, what's fuck shit? Fuck shit is, you're a girl and you go through your husband's phone. He's already doing some fuck shit because you're thinking you should have to go through his phone. You go through his phone and you find some things. And and when you see it, you say, fuck. Or you say, what the fuck? And that's what I call fuck shit. Shit that makes you say, fuck. What the fuck? This is some fuck shit. And it is. How about if you're the husband who's not doing anything, but your wife is a little bit insecure and she's going through your phone, and you come in the room and you see her going through your phone and you're like, hey, what the fuck? And you're like, fuck, because your wife is on some fuck shit. And fuck shit Ultimately, if you don't want to deal with it anymore, or you've acknowledged that it's fuck shit and you want to move on, you may find yourself alone in a clubhouse, recording a podcast called The Divorce Diaries, watching the Celtics, 62-47. It's amazing. It's amazing. And you'll bump into people and get to know people that seem like they may want the same things that you want. They want a person. They want their plus one. They want a spouse, another spouse, a long-term relationship, someone that they can just say, hey, why don't we make some hot chocolate, snuggle up under the blanket, and pretend it's winter. Those things are great, and we're better together. But it's a shame that sometimes the fuck shit we do, me included, or the fuck shit that they do, make us all go, what the fuck? To the point that we may actually check out. Fuck shit. It's never fun shit. It's just fuck shit.
Wow. That was the Divorce Diaries podcast. The Daily Saga will continue tomorrow. The full season's episodes are on Patreon now. Subscribe for early access. Click the Patreon link in the description. Hopefully, these entries help our anonymous recorder as a form of his own personal therapy. That's his hope and his intention. Will these recordings of life's curveballs lead this family to the best resolution in the end? We'll keep listening. New episodes are released daily on all podcast players, but all episodes are available on Patreon at Divorce Diaries Podcast Patreon page. Until next time.